What is going on, gamers? This is Bradley here, and today I'm bringing a review for you guys for Shin'en Multimedia's recent 3DS eShop outing, Nano Assault EX. It's available right now in North America and Europe, so let's hop into this review. Nano Assault originally released for the Nintendo 3DS at retail back in December of 2011, but Shin'en has decided to re-release the game on the 3DS eShop as Nano Assault EX, and it comes along with some new features that include support for the Circle Pad Pro, updated graphics, some online ranking stuff, and the new Survivor mode. Now, Nano Assault EX is a shoot-'em-up action game where you control a little nanite ship sent out to destroy microscopic enemies on a variety of different beautiful cells in an attempt to eradicate the deadly Nanostray virus. So you maneuver through these cells Mario Galaxy style, and then you get to travel around cells in a full 360 degrees, which is pretty sweet. Now, the controls are okay. You steer the ship with the circle pad and shoot in different directions by using the face buttons. Some may not like that shooting diagonally is done by pushing two face buttons down at the same time, but you get used to it. Plus, you don't get that full range of 360 degrees of shooting. Now, I didn't like the controls a whole lot in the Synapse levels, which are on rails and you steer the ship from behind. So, in these Synapse levels, the Circle Pad will control both the aiming reticle and the ship, so it's somewhat cumbersome. Now, the Circle Pad Pro may make the controls better, but since I don't have one and Nintendo hasn't released it for the 3DS XL yet, it is kind of hard to try it out. In Nano Assault X, there are 4 different gameplay modes available: Story, Arcade, Boss Battle, and the new Survivor mode. So in the Story mode, it includes 32 different levels to play through with 10 boss battles. It really didn't feel like there was much of a story though. I really didn't understand what I was actually setting out to do when I began playing the game. But all you really do is blast your way through levels and attempt to destroy the Nanostray virus at the end. Yippee. Nothing to it really. Now, the gameplay may not be very diverse, but it is quite enjoyable nonetheless, and it is fun spiraling around cells. So in arcade mode, you can play any one of the levels from story mode and attempt to get a high score as if it were an arcade game by destroying enemies, collecting gems, and other variables are taken into account. Now, what is neat about arcade mode is the addition of the online leaderboards. Each level has a leaderboard, so you can try mastering them all. Arcade mode also gives you the option to complete certain objectives in each level to earn nano coins that you will then be able to use to purchase music for the jukebox and enemy memorabilia in the Nanopedia, which is kind of like an encyclopedia, and you get to look at the different enemies from various angles, which isn't very exciting, but neverteless, arcade mode is definitely one of the better modes offered in Nano Assault X alongside Survivor mode. So Survivor mode is a brand new game mode that Shin'en added in and is a great addition. It plays like arcade mode in that you are trying to get a high score, but you have to try and complete a random selection of levels in a row with only one life. This is a mode that can make you pretty anxious warding off enemy shots because one shot will spell disaster. There is an online leaderboard included in Survivor mode as well, so that is quite awesome. Nano Assault X has some really great graphics. What I really noticed is the lighting effect. There will be light bouncing off the cells and it adds a nice sheen to them. Plus, Shin'en used a variety of different colors like green, blue, and yellow to spice up the cells and make the game more vibrant. The 3D effect also adds a nice sense of depth to the game, but sometimes it can get a little nauseating when crawling around a cell. Oh, and then there's a level where the whole environment spins. Oh boy. I also found some frame rate issues when the 3D was on too, but that wasn't a big deal. Now, I can't complain about the soundtrack in Nano Assault X either. The music is actually pretty awesome. It is electronic and has that futuristic spacey feel to it. It is fast paced and it will get your blood pumping to destroy some evil microbes. Now, you can blitz through the story mode fairly quickly in about 2 to 2.5 hours, and the boss battle mode is pretty forgettable, but you can always spend endless amounts of time in Survivor mode and arcade mode trying to get a higher and higher score to be number 1 on those leaderboards. And earning nano coins to unlock enemy memorabilia and the Nanopedia and songs for the jukebox is also something that you can spend your time with for those completionists out there. Overall, Nano Assault X is quite a fun 3DS eShop game and is something fans with shoot-'em-ups may want to check out. But if you have already played the original Nano Assault, I would say skip it since it doesn't add that much new stuff. So, thegamingpicture.com is awarding Nano Assault X an 8 out of 10. So that will wrap up another review, and if you liked what you saw, please give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe for more reviews like this in the future, along with my 80-second review reviews, and my craziest Nintendo stuff this week video series, and my news segments. You can also go to thegamingpicture.com to get some news for the 3DS and the Wii U. But I'll talk to you later in the next video, guys. Bye!